Welcome to our weekly Mitzvah Shabbos program. The truth is, tonight is not a time for programs or lectures or philosophy or discussions. It's Gimel Tammuz. It's a time to be in shul. It's a time to learn Mishnayos, learn Torah. It's a time to farbring. It's a time to go to the oil, and it's a time to make hachlotas tevis, good resolutions. This is a yom gadol v'kodesh, a holy day. It's a yom hilula of our Rebbe Schuse Yogin Aleinu, the Nosi Hador Tzadik Yisaid Olam. So we'll try to maybe shorten a little bit this program. We'll see. And we have to go to the oil. We have to at least, but since we have a program every week, so I thought we'll also have a program tonight, even though we should be now at the oil or farbring. Now, I just want to say here, a life of a Rebbe is not gashmizdike flesh. It's spiritual life, as the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya. A life of a tzaddik. Emunah, faith, yira, fear, yiras Hashem, and avas Hashem, love. When the Rebbe was in this physical world, these three things, Amunah, Yira, Ave, was in a Makim Gashmi, a physical place. And we were connected with the Rebbe Beguf. And we received only a drop through his speech, through his thoughts, through the Makim Gashmi. But after his talkus, when it goes out of the guf, the body, the physical guf, and as the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya, the avish beganed mispashit soviv kolodom v'nishomim be'avish zeh kol machshavesa v'deburov hatoivim b'toyres v'avodes Hashem are baruchnius yater mi b'chayei. Now you can receive from the Rebbe even more than before. Therefore, it's easier for Chassidim to receive part of the spirit of the Rebbe, the ahava, the love, the emunas Hashem, the avas Hashem, and the yiras Hashem, because now it's not a mokim gashmi. Now it's the ruach. It's after the istalkus, so you can get yatevi more than before. And as I once said. And I heard that the Rebbe once told somebody, he went to be Menachem Ovel, someone, and I think it was the Satmar Rebbe, and the Rebbe said, he was asked, somebody asked the Rebbe there, why do we say by Menachem Ovel, Hamakim Menachem Eschem? Why do we say HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Why Makim? Makim means the Eibishter, because there's no place that the Eibishter is not there, right? But you can use a better law, another lotion. So the Rebbe answered, the reason it says Makim, because before, every person had a Makim in this world. Every person has a Makim in this world. The person now passed away. So the Makim is empty. The person is not here. But all the things that happened that the person did in this world remains in that Makim. So that makim should be menachem. That place is comforts. Because now it's even more than before. We see the v'chai yiten aliboy, as the Rebbe said by the Rebbetzin, is after the istalkus. This is by also all people, especially by a tzaddik, and even more by a Rebbe. And the connection with the Rebbe had with the entire world. As Rabbi Mindel writes in the Letter in Spirit, he writes in the Hagdome, I'm sure everybody saw the Letter in Spirit, And by the way, we have 6 volumes. The 7th volume is coming out soon. Letters of the Rebbe. And he writes in the introduction that the Rebbe wore 3 crowns. The Rebbe was a Rebbe of Chabad. The Rebbe was a Rebbe of all Yidden. And the Rebbe was a Rebbe of even Lahavdil Goyim. That's what the Rebbe said about Sheva Mitzvahs B'nai Noach. The Rebbe wanted to make a Shulchan Aruch, which, by the way, we have maybe we'll print it, in the future. So his Amunah, the Rebbe, and Yiras Hashem and the Abbas Hashem is now easier to connect than before. So today, Gimel Tammuz, the Yom Elula. Why is it called Yom Elula? Yom Elula is usually a wedding, because the Rashbi is Yortzad. They call it Yom Elula. The Rebbe is the Rashbi of our generation. So Kedai Lisbechol of B'Shas Atchak. So it's a special time to Chaparayim today, Gimel Tammuz. We should take advantage of the 24 hours. We should learn Mishnayos, go to the Ehel, daven by the Ehel, and ask the Eibishter that the Eibishter should bless everyone. That's a Makim Kodesh. And the Eibishter's Makabel, the Tefillah is there. Much more. That each one should have Bonne, Chaye, Umezene Revicha. And as we once mentioned, why Bonne first should be Chaye? Because if somebody has good children, then the Chaye, the Lebim is a Lebim. And Panosa, he has Panosa. Bonne children, good children. And whoever needs a refuah shleima should have a refuah shleima because of mamish. And whoever needs shidduchim should have shidduchim this year. And nachas von kinder and parnosa barchova. And this is the time today by the oil to chaparayim everything that they need. Now I want to read to you a very short letter here on Gimel Tammuz. We are approaching the holy day of Gimel Tammuz, Yom Elul of the Rebbe Schusay Yogin Olinu. We should take to heart that this is an auspicious day to connect ourselves to the tree of life. We should all merit that the light and merit of our Rebbe should shine upon us and the members of our families. The Rebbe who dedicated and gave his life to lead and guide us in the circles of tzaddikim, the foundation of the world, to help us in matters of children, life, and sustenance. The Rebbe instructed us regarding a Yom Elula that we should awaken and enter the gates of Hashem, which are the shuls, synagogues, and house of learning and davening, gathering love of friends to strengthen Torah learning and supporting Torah and Talmidim. All members of Anash and Talmidim of Tebechet Mimim and all who participate in the ways of Chasidus and Chassidim should stand together, you and your wives, sons and daughters, to receive the blessing of Hashem in abundance. Blessings for life, livelihood, and nachas from your children. And Hashem, blessed, the Eibishter, will bless through our awakening of great compassion from the source of compassions, which is the Rebbe Zechusay Yogin Aleinu, will awaken, and everybody shall have blessed. So now it's Yater B'Chayehi. Now their influence, the Rebbe, and work is engraved in many generations. I don't know if there was ever a Rebbe that brought back so many Yidden to Torah mitzvahs, millions of Yidden. They say the Baal Shem Tov came down to this world, then there was pogroms, there was Gzeres, there was there was people were fainting, farchalished, beruchnius, and so there was the Haskalah movement. So people had doubts in Emunah. So the Baal Shem Tov came down. His name was Yisrael. Every Yid is called Yisrael. When somebody's farchalished, you call his name, he wakes up. So his name was Yisrael, to wake up Klal Yisrael. We know what the Baal Shem Tov accomplished in this world. But the communication then was not like today. He couldn't reach the entire world. But our Rebbe became a Rebbe after the Holocaust. Yidden were verchalished after the Holocaust. People had tzveikis in Amunah, and they were fainting, beruchnius. People had doubts. So the Rebbe became a Rebbe. He revived them. That's why his name was Menachem. Menachem means to comfort. He comforted not like the Baal Shem Tov, just part of the world, because they couldn't get to them. But the Rebbe awakened the entire world, because today's Baruch Hashem, the communication is different. So today, Gimel Tammuz, the Yom Elul, it's a very special day. Yatami B'chayei. So the Rebbe says that the last thing that the Rebbe said was speaking about Mashiach, and he really wanted Mashiach. People ask about Mashiach. I mean, everybody ends his speech. It was Mashiach zal kumen. But the Rebbe made Mashiach real. That we wait every single day, Mashiach will come. And the Rebbe shall help him that Mashiach will come, take it from Miyad Mamish. Thank you.